Hey guys, don't run off and hide under the bed, it's just me with my latest update. The Thriller box set. If you recognise the intro you've just seen, you'll know it's the macabre British series from the mid-70s. Madman have just released the entire box set, 6 seasons, 43 episodes, with a stack of extras. I'll turn the lights up and we'll have a look at it. Hi guys, a bit more light here. So here's the Madman set here. I've just realised that this was actually a dust cover. I thought it was part of the box, but that slides off, and when you slide it off, that drops down and you have all the individual episodes in there, and a viewing notes book there. There's 18 DVDs in the set. This one's numbered 1 to 3, 4 to 6, etc, etc. Each opens up, gives you a list of contents, the episodes, the extras that are on each disc. Each disc's in a individual jewel case insert, I guess you call it. Stops it from being scratched. And they all, as you can see, fit in there nicely. Gives you the Thriller pattern on the spine. The book is quite good. It's pretty much the same thing. It goes through each disc, contents of each disc, the stars of each episode, the extras on each episode, a little bit of background behind the series. Fits all pretty neat like that in there. For those who maybe don't know too much about this series, it was produced by AVT in the UK. The first episode aired in April '73, the last episode in November '75. Each episode runs for about 65 minutes, which stretched out to an hour and a half on commercial television. And obviously each episode is a thriller, Hitchcock style, with red herrings thrown into the narrative, twists in the story, that sort of thing. Each episode is an individual story. That's not like a series where it continues on. Each episode is individual, and each episode is written by a man called Brian Clemens, who did the Avengers and produced a lot of television back in that era. Don't expect the production values of today, obviously. I mean, this is the early to mid 70s, and you know, the sets are, some of them are a bit dodgy and that sort of thing, but every episode is enjoyable to watch. I love watching every single episode bar one. There's only one that I don't like. It's called K for Killing, and there's a little bit of comedy. Tried to put a little bit of comedy into it and it just didn't work, but every other episode is enjoyable to watch. It's just good to sit back if you've got an hour to kill and to watch these episodes. They're enjoyable. Plenty of well-known actors: Helen Mirren, Robert Powell, Donna Mills, Hayley Mills, Denham Elliott, Barbara Feldon's in one episode. The reason I've got this set sitting here is this is the Umbrella set that was released 2 years ago. This is of series 1 and 2. It's a 6-disc set. Opens up like that with each disc sitting nicely in there. There's a few extras on here that are on the Madman set as well. This has been discontinued, although you still can pick it up for about $30–40 around town. But if you buy this in the shops, you pay about $150, but if you buy it on eBay, you can pick it up for about $70 plus postage, so it's pretty good value. Extras wise, there's quite a good list of extras on there. There's a few featurettes. Brian Clemens introduces each episode, about 3 or 4 minutes. Talks about the inspiration behind each story and the casting and that sort of thing. That's good to watch each episode with that before. It gives you a little bit of background. There's an audio commentary on one episode. There's US alternative introductions and ad break captions, which I don't know why Americans insist on doing this, but they love changing TV shows and that to their own thing. I've watched some of these throughout some of these episodes. They're just crap. They're not even worth bothering with, but I suppose they're good to be included. There's a restoration comparison, which I haven't had a look at yet, but a few years ago the British Film Institute remastered all the original 2-inch videotape onto digital format, so they've cleaned it up as best they can. It looks pretty good. I mean, I've compared the image quality between this set and that set from just little bits and pieces from series 1 and 2, and there's virtually no difference at all in image. Sound wise, this set was encoded at 192, this one's at 224, so there's a slight difference there, not much. There's on this one there's some set design galleries, image galleries, the booklet, like I said. There's other stuff there. I haven't gone through it all. There's an episode called a spin-off episode called Who Killed Lamb, which is also on the Umbrella set. I don't really know why it's included. It's a spin-off episode of Thriller. It's not one of the Thriller episodes, and I've watched it. It's not particularly good. It's nowhere near as good as the regular Thriller episodes, but it's included. So that's pretty much about it. Some of the older viewers who remember the series might be interested, even some of the younger ones. It's good viewing, it's enjoyable. If you've got an hour to kill, you just watch an episode. Like I said, I like them all. They're all fun to watch. So that's pretty much it, guys. I want to thank all my subscribers. I've got a few now, so thanks for your support. I really appreciate it. I want to say a big thanks to Main Man Oz for the kickstart he gave me when I first put my first video up, and Bring Back the 80s. Thanks very much for answering a few little questions I had. So thanks again, guys. I appreciate all your support, and I'll see you at the next update. See ya.